Hey guys, and welcome to this episode of the Bad Idea Bros. So this one's going to be quite a big episode for me. We will be covering the first 2 years of ownership of Khione, my Keeway CR152, now Scrambler, but was Cafe Racer. For any of you guys who have been following along with this channel, you know that this bike is the original. It's the first bike that was on the channel. It's the one that we did the huge 3,600 kilometer charity ride for. That was back in 2020, and it's been in a lot of the videos. This thing has been up mountains, down valleys, through rivers, just a lot of places it never was intended to be. If you have been following along, then you know that the bike's also been heavily modified, nowhere near standard from what it was. But guys, this one's a bit close to my heart because this bike does mean a lot to me. So really the best place to start is from the beginning.
So we have to delve into mine a little deeper than we did with Chris's. When taking the filler plug out, we've got a wee oil strainer in the cap, and we've noticed some minute metal shavings in there. So just for a peace of mind thing, we're going to pull the bus cover off, just have a look at the clutch and assembly, have a look at the gearbox, see what's going on there, make sure there's nothing too untoward. Should hopefully be okay, but better safe than sorry. Basically, we're just running a magnet through the bottom of the gearbox to see if there's any loose material in there which would have come from, teeth of the gearbox or parts moving mechanically in the gearbox. But so far so good. There doesn't actually appear to be anything coming out, so we can assume that the metal that was in the filter is just a little bit of scorch because it was a brand new motor with very low Ks. There's going to be some stuff left after machining, which is why these things running in oil before true oil and what I'm doing change so early. But this appears to be okay, so we'll slap it all back together, give it a clean up, put some new oil in it.
Give it a go? Yeah, it's an adventure.
Hopefully.
We'll see. If we get lost, well, shit.
Don't get lost when you don't know where you're going.
This is true.
Just trying to pick our way through the smaller of these giant stones. It's actually quite a bit of work, but it's good fun.
So guys, the first thing I wanted to address with the Keeway was the fact that the front end was quite loose in gravel when we were riding them off-road. This is the standard 17-inch rim with the Shinko 244 tyre that we were running when we did our ride. It did what it needed to, but I felt we could do a little better. So this 17's gone, and we're actually now running a completely different rim. So it's a standard Keeway hub and brake setup. But I'm running a 19-inch SM Pro Platinum rim and a Continental TKC 80. So a really aggressive knobby tyre and a much sturdier rim than the standard Keeway item.
on means park light on. In this case, there we go, see a little better. In this case it's the halo. It's pretty nicely centered, I'm happy with that. If I start the bike, the headlight should fire up on low beam and then high. Oops, that's low beam and high beam. So everything works as it should. So that's a success.
Let's go and have some fun.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Man, I have to say that this Keeway is now a completely different bike with these mods. The higher suspension travel, more clearance, big sticky tyres, and a tuned exhaust. Wow. So much easier working this bike. It's definitely a case of the sum of all its parts though with this thing now. Individually, all the modifications have made a difference, but putting it all together, wow, honestly, different bike, way different bike. The new addition to the Keeway, some glorious heated grips. Let's go, Keeway. I'm going to take the cheaters route.
Okay, are you ready for push?
Yeah, bro.
Okay. Oh.
Come on, baby. She's hot.
Yours is probably doing what mine's doing. My plug's fouling up.
Yeah.
Like I say, low RPM. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, cut off and cross there.
Far out. Ugh. Yeah. Yes! Well done. Well done, little Keeway. I should never have doubted you.
Well, guys, that's got you all caught up. So we're now right on the same page as where we are with this bike. Now, you might be asking yourself why the bike's back on the channel. It's been some time since I've done anything with it. Well, that's exactly the reason. Because it's been some time since the bike's had anything done to it, I thought it'd be nice to just to get back in touch with this little thing, give it a bit of love that it deserves. There's a few things that need to be done, and maybe there's a surprise at the end of it for you guys. But that's it for this one. In the next one, I'm going to be getting the spanners out and doing a little bit of work on the bike. So we'll see you then. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.